And welcome back to Maddminister Gaming and the Captain of Industry Let's Play episode 31. We're just going to go over some updates. It's been a little while since I put out a video. I've actually been letting the game run a lot with me not doing a whole lot, just doing some terraforming, building new land, excavating a lot of stuff. Not a lot of production or buildings that I've done. I've upgraded some stuff since the last episode. We're going to go over a few things, and then also we're going to get the Quartz port up and running and start importing quartz so we can start getting to the beginning of making our own electronics too, which is going to lead us into the electronics and microchip and chip production so we can get on to building new stuff. So first of all, we're looking at my port facility here. I have wood, have down here, have the oil, which I got the coal, which I got the Lewis and Clark on the coal deck. Again, Exxon Valdez for the oil facility. I already have placed what is going to be the quartz facility right here. I've done a lot of infills. You can see all the gray is infill. I did it in stages here because I had things built out. Now it's set up where I can upgrade these port facilities here. This one I'll have to add land on here, but wood doesn't have that big of a use right now. And we can definitely have room to upgrade these ships, and then along with the quartz import right here. All of this is marked. Let me just show it to you. All of this is marked for infill, except for where the water, the discharge, and the intake lines are at. Once all the rest of this filled up, we'll be taking those out and reworking it. Right now, I have my fertilizer production. I have the 3 facilities for fertilizer production. I have them boosted because baseline it wasn't enough. It wasn't producing enough fertilizer for my farms. Once I upgraded a lot of them, which I'll show you right now. Here, the wheat production has been upgraded to the greenhouses, all 4 areas. That was a pretty good production I stabilized the animal feed for the excess because I was running out to feed the animals and I still only have the 4 chicken coops. But the main food growing areas, I've upgraded 3 of the 4 to greenhouse 2. And once I did this is when the fertilizer wasn't keeping up anymore from how I had it built. So we had to go ahead and do what I did over there with the boosted areas. And now it's pretty solid. The food has stabilized. It was the vegetables that I was running out of. Mostly I had gotten down to only 2 food groups, and I wanted to get it back to 3. So now we're pretty stable right now with the 2,080 population, which is the max for the amount of housing that I have built. I've redone this front area right here. The ship, the MCRN Donager, which is our ship, has been moved from over here to here. And I'm actually probably going to move it again once I build out the port area even larger. We're going to put the Donager over there along with the trading dock is going to go over where the rest of the shipping is at. And this whole area right here is going to be used for housing. And I have some ideas what I want to. This is not going to be permanent. We're going to move this around. And as we head farther west, we're going to see that I've done a lot of work over here excavation-wise. We finally found the bottom of the iron deposit, which is now I know we're just going to flatten this out and dig all the iron out. But before I started that, I had to infill because you can see all of that was water. We had to infill all of it so we can dig down and not flood the mine site. And this caused me issues, which is why it is a good and a bad thing to just let the game run by itself to see how stable you are where you're at. And I found that I had a slight, I was using more iron than I was producing it at a very slightly, and I didn't notice it as I was consistently moving things around. But once I was letting it run, while I just had trucks and excavators going, redoing the land, I had run out a few times. It caused issues. I had got down to the teens in maintenance and a lot of other things, and it took a little while to stabilize that out. Now it's pretty stabilized, which is good because we're at the bottom. Now we could just dig at that level, which I believe is level minus 17, yeah, which is the bottom. And what was happening is I had to keep filling this out to get this ramp farther enough back where I can touch the bottom of where it's at. And once we get this area mined out, we're going to have to continue to infill this so we can dig out the entire iron deposit. And also, as you can see, we've been scraping down this area, although it has slowed down because I had to move excavators and trucks from this operation to the iron deposit operation to continue that. But now we are back on track with this, and my plan is to continue to scrape this down all the way to this other iron deposit. Obviously, that's going to take a long time, but once we get the bigger excavators and trucks, it'll go a lot faster. It was going pretty fast until I had those issues. And then once we got back into the coal seam right here, it slowed everything down because the trucks were getting backed up because my coal usage is pretty low. And what I did, you can still see them, that the coal bunkers have been paused. So the ship hasn't gone anywhere in probably a good, I would say 50 years, 60 years maybe. And you can see I still have an empty loose storage for coal, which is where these trucks have been bringing the coal that they have been pulling out of this coal seam, which they're almost out of it. There's not much left. Once they're past the coal seam, we'll switch it up. We'll go back to importing coal from the ship, and I'll probably fill this in. I don't think I'm going to dig this coal seam out. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made up my mind. The thing is, this is definitely going to get filled in because I want to fill this land mass all the way in and kind of even out as much as possible because I want to move all of the production. I want to move all of this, everything that's right here in front of you, plus increasing its output to this area over here. And I'm going to build a land bridge straight across to bring in the raw materials and take diesel, whatever, all the liquids that may be needed for the other side across the water as we're filling this in with soil. And we're going to move the farms to the center location. And then we're going to continue to build. I've started and stopped this pier about 4 or 5 different times. I want to take that all the way across to shorten the distance to what we'll see right now is it's not showing it for some reason, which is the gold deposit. I don't know why I wasn't showing it earlier. And also get to that massive oil deposit that's in the middle of the bay. So that is pretty much the update. I do have a new diesel distillation set up here that's going to get us all the way to the point where we're going to be also distilling the medium oil. And then I got distillation stage 1. We're going to go ahead and process all of the oil into products I need in one stick area instead of what I got going on right here. Although this is working fine, but I want to tear all of this out. Once I move liquids across this bridge, we're probably going to build a little area out here in the water. Well, I want to build an area out here in the water to hold all the diesel and the fuel gas in the middle, the geographical center of where the base factory, farm production, living area is going to be, so I can distribute those easier. And then we'll just run pipes across. And then I'm moving all of that around because I want to open up all of the green, as much of the green area as possible for farms. And I want to do it where it's more, the land use is better used. Like I want to cut this down one level once this is moved, infill it the top layer with dirt, move all the farms down, and use the areas maximize the area as much as possible to minimize how many belts I got to run all crisscross everywhere. Because right now it's kind of a mess. And I'm at year 960 because I've just let it run a bunch of times without really doing nothing to it. And as we can see right here, I have a lot of trucks stacked up with iron, which is cool. We're going to start reassigning them to this other operation here. I just wanted to get it nice and backed up to where I wasn't going to run short on that. We'll get to that later. So right now we are going to set up the quartz. Actually, before we do that, I think I need to, oh, it's fine. We're good. The thing is, I need a ship because I don't have a ship. So I believe it is this one right here. Yes, trade. We are going to have the ship will be immediately available after purchase. Yeah, we're going to need that because I don't have a ship for the quartz facility. And then here we go. We're going to quickly build this. Boom. It is in. And then we are going to use, what is it? It's loose modules, right, for quartz. So we're going to do the large ones. Is it building? What's going on there? Oh, it is. Okay, it's pretty slow. And then I learned something I didn't know. I had this at level 1. As we can see, you can probably see it better right here because you can see the numbers. Seagulls number 2 ramps down to 0. Is that what I wanted it to do? No, I'm at to fix that, but that's fine. You can see this is level 1 right here. You can't place these on level 1. Uh it has to be between 2 and 5 in elevation, so I had to build this up, which threw off my plan, which means I chopped anyway. I had to elevate it up. We're gonna fix it's fine the way it is right now, and we're gonna change the name of this ship to the SS Botany Bay. Botany Bay. Yeah. Wonder how many y'all will get that reference. And we're gonna add the loose storage modules in. We're gonna go through a lot of my construction parts 3 with this, but it's fine. I got plenty in storage. I think my production is strong enough now to handle the mass use of all of this. And, oh, what happened here? Oh. Let's see. We want to put quartz. Boom. And we don't have enough workers for that, so we're going to have to build another housing area, which is fine. We'll just stick it right there and bring the people in. That's fine that there's not enough workers. It's okay. So what I'm debating on this facility is I've been putting these little buffer tanks right in front of the tank that's actually on the port for the ship, just so there's some, in case there's some kind of hiccup or whatever. You know what? I'm going to continue to do it. We'll just do it. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to go ahead and continue the buffer fuel supply for the ships, which is fine. There we go. This is going to be for diesel. We want to keep it full because right now it's just going to be running on truck support until I figure out how I want to run the diesel line over here, keeping in mind that this is going to end up with 2 more slots in it for the 8-slot port. So, do we want to store the quartz right here? I kind of wish these guys would have filled in right here first, but it is okay. It's fine the way they're doing it because the infill process is pretty fast with the amount of material that I'm pulling out of the stripping operation across the bay over there. Yeah, we got to get diesel for the ship. That's fine. That's going to get loaded up. I'm not too worried about that. So, quartz is a loose commodity. So, if I move it, I kind of want to do what I'm doing with the oil and the coal. I didn't do it with the wood because I got to get this out of here first. But I want to move it away from the dock so that when I add in the other ones, I just got to add facilities to the left of it, and I don't got to worry about crossing belts over this, that, and the other, and it leaves space in between to do things. So, loose storage, let's see how much, let's see, hold on, let me see how I did right here. It's 2 per, right? I got the balancer. I think I did it right here with the coal too, right? Or did I just popped it right off? No, see, I don't want to do it like this. I think this isn't working the way I thought it wanted it to. So what we are going to do, let's do that first. So we want to do a U-shaped balancer because I want to bring 2 facilities together to get it into 1 storage bunk. So what I want to do is U-shaped connector. Like that, like that, like that. That way, because I want it to unload as fast as... Oh, no. We can't do it like that because that's the one I got to connect into the bunk. So we're going to set one up, but I don't think I'm having... The trucks aren't going to be able to get through if I do this all the way out right now. So let's see. Because what I want to do is this... What I'm talking about is, yeah, see, there's not going to be enough room until they fill this area in. So what we can do, we can force them to prioritize this section over here. Here, we're going to have them prioritize this area so that they'll fill this in first. And that is exactly how I want it. So we're just going to copy that. We're going to plug that in right here, copy it again, and plug it in right there. We're gonna quick build that stuff right there. Magic build. Do 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 do. Boom. And as you can, and that'll make it so we can do the storage out in this direction as opposed to being it uh next to it like I did in my first base, which I don't think worked out too good because it made it where I couldn't easily upgrade the port facilities to the larger ports to bring more material in. So just keep that in mind when you're building stuff, that where do you want the material to go? And not just that, but I think more importantly from what I've learned is how upgrading your facilities are going to affect how you place it. So with that being said, I think that is the best way to do it. And if I remember right, by doing it this way, that means I can bring the diesel line up and over the top of this, tuck it back in, and let's just do that right now. Let's see. So pipe and diesel lines, we could do just regular a one pipe deal because the use with the buffer is just right where it doesn't need. Now keep in mind this, I think this one is where we have to take it out a couple spots because the port actually, there's a collision over here. Yeah, it's right there, right? So we got to go farther. Is it, okay, is it more? Okay, so we got to remember that for when we are, and then we're going to drop it ground level right here. We got to remember that for when we're upgrading to the larger port facility, but we're just going to connect this into the diesel line over here. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's fine. I got a level discrepancy right here. This side of the facility is actually one level higher, which is fine. And then we're going to connect it in right there. Let's magic build that so we don't got to rely on the trucks anymore. Should all be one build, and yes, there it is. And when we upgrade this, we're gonna have to cut this diesel line right here and move it over again because of the collision. Actually, let's see if we can show it. Yeah, well, I don't know. Actually, it doesn't show the collision. I'm not sure why it does that, but there's a collision area, and it's on the opposite side of the port from where the fuel supply is for the ship, which is fine. We just got to deal with that. So, and yeah, so we'll let that go. Kind of wish I would have thought about that earlier. I would have did this, so this would have been 100% ready. Because, yeah, well, it's fine. Let's see. What's the output on this quartz? I don't need to upgrade it. That level is going to be fine. I'm going to stack up some reserves in that for a while. So, here, so let's look at that. So this is where we're getting to. Quartz. We need to make molten silicon, and so we can make, let's see, so here, so we can make silicon poly, which we need the silicon reactor, but we're going to need to set this arc furnace up first. It takes 24 plus 6 coal. It's going to make, oh, actually, I forgot about that. We need to make graphite too. So chemical plant, 2, coal, chlorine. I'm making plenty of chlorine. We can always just dump the sour water. So here's our chlorine facility right here. I can always take something out and start making graphene right here. Let's see. Chemical plant 2, right? There it is. Let's see. How should we make a lot of it? Last time, actually, let's just place it. We'll select that recipe so we get exactly how we want this to look. I'm just going to do it over here right next to the chlorine tanks. It'll be just so much easier. Plus, I can dump the... That's wastewater. Wait a minute. What the hell is wastewater coming from? Oh, totally forgot about that rubber plant over there. So that's wastewater. What's this one? What's the waste product on this? The waste product on this is, it is sour water. So we'll just drop it into that because this is backed up now because we got a ton of plastic and that is fine. So yeah, so we're just going to tap into that. And you know what? We'll do it with a pipe balancer also. Should I bring it around this way? I think so. We'll bring it underneath. Let's just do that. Set that up right now. We'll do it with the pipe balancer though. Actually, no. So what we'll do, we got to cut this first. So let's cut that. Boom. Pipe balancer. Right there. Into there. Let's rebuild that. That way it knows what the hell is going on. Boom. And then we'll bring the sour water from that underneath here and connect it into that. But after we get this set up first. So let's rotate this. Do I want to do it real close? No, let's leave some space. I want to bring sour water back that way though. So here, let's. Do I want to do it that way? Actually, let's cut it again. But then the graphene and the sour water is backward also. I'm being kind of ridiculous right now, actually. Yeah, we'll do it like that. This is fine. So let's take a line out from the chlorine right here. We're just going to put it right in. I'm not going to worry about putting a ramp here. There's enough room. There's enough space. Let's build that line right now. There's enough space for the trucks to go around. It's not blocking nothing. I would like to build the coal in, but it's going to be kind of a mess to do that. So we'll just put a little coal bunk right here. Just so it's local. It doesn't need a giant one. We'll just do one of these small ones just like that. Let's get this coal. We'll say keep it full. That way the trucks start loading it up right now. So we already got coal. We got chlorine. It's going to output graphite. And then sour water. We need to pipe the sour water back to that pipe balancer over there. And we're not going to have a conflict with the coal bunk as long as we keep it right next to it. So we'll just do it right next to it. No, what the heck is that? What are you talking about? Oh, I see. It's F, right? That stops it from doing that. So if we keep this right real close to it like that, the trucks can still... The trucks can still... this is probably going to get in the way eventually, but it's fine. We'll do it like this for now. Where's that pipe balancer at? It's right there. Boom, that's in. Let's build that right now. That allows these two to share that output without it getting backed up. Oh, I see what's going on. That's why. And then we need to store the graphene. It is a flat conveyor for that. Let's see. So let's go back to this. Where is it at? Molten silicon, graphene. So we're going to need an arc furnace. And we might as well put we'll do a small storage for the graphene. So let's see where we're going to put the arc furnace. Where's it at? Arc furnace right there. How big is it? Let's just put it down, select it. Okay, it's already got it only has the one recipe. So we're going to do a little small storage. We're going to need quartz coming into it. Actually, because this is dead space, let's turn it around. Let's just turn it around like this. And then flip it. Let's put a small storage in there just so I can have a little bit of a buffer. Just a little buffer, just like this. Like that. Cut this, move it over. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You can see the trucks are trying to get in right here, lazy trucks. then we'll take this out. I started going out one when I do this. It seems to work better for me. I don't know. That's just me. And then we could put the quartz, little quartz bunk on this side because I would like to belt that in, but I'm not ready till this gets filled in. So once it gets filled in, and we'll deal with that. So let's go ahead and build a little quartz bunk next to it. Here, turn that around. Let's put it right next to it just like that. This is going to be quartz. Boom. Keep it full. And then boom, boom, boom. We're going to U-shaped connector belt that in to right there. And then coal. Oh, I could do that, huh? We need to move the pipe, though. I wasn't thinking about that. So let's take this pipe out. We'll do the belt for the coal first. To there, and then in. There. Oh, it didn't connect. Why didn't it connect? There. Boom. And then we'll do the pipe for the sour water. There, that works a lot better. Yeah. So let's build that, because that way the belt will fill up with coal. And this was already set up for quartz, right? So let's go ahead, quick build that so that the quartz deliveries start happening. Okay, so this is just temporary. This is just to get this is just to get this up and running. It's gonna get molten silicone, slag, exhaust. Okay, I already know what I gotta do with the exhaust. Let's get the smokestack. Put it there. So, and then we need, what is it at? A silicon reactor takes 12. This produces 24, so we can do 2 of these. And then hydrogen. Here, we'll deal with hydrogen production here in a little bit. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Oops. Let's cut that. Let's flip it. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with hydrogen. Actually, hold on. What do I need to do with hydrogen? Where does that come from again? The electrolyzer. That's right. So I need a little bit of water. We get O2 and hydrogen. If I use ammonia, I get more, but I get nitrogen out of it. I should have started this before I completely forgot about this part of it, but that's fine. I'm more concerned about getting this filled in so I can put that bunk in there. This right here is not that important to me right now because I gotta set up a thing to get rid of slag, which will probably belt it over here, or actually over here off to the side so it's easier for the trucks to get to. We'll do, what's the new thing? Oh, robotic assembler. I don't have the new mixer. Yeah, we're not ready for that stuff yet. So let's cut these and that's what I don't like is when they don't quite line up symmetrically. It kind of bothers me because then the hydrogen's not going to line up symmetrically. So let's turn them sideways. All right. Oops. Come on. What the heck? Is it that way? Yeah. So that's a little bit better, I think. So we could do this. Molten channel into there. Molten channel into there. And then I can bring the hydrogen in with a pipe through the center. Like that. And then we can get rid of that little piece right there. And then we get this for the hydrogen input. Then we get the silicon poly output. And then I can deal with the slag in here temporarily. Like I said, this is temporary. This is just to get it going so I can get this production up and running. Uh, this is full, so I can actually produce hydrogen right here into a tank because, oh no, I can't because this is using brine and not water, so I need a fresh water source. That's fine. I got plenty of water right here. We could tap into a water line or run a fresh water line for this facility over here. Actually, where's the water coming? Right here, right? I could run. I can't build nothing right here because of this hump. Let's see hydrogen again. What is it? It's the electrolyzer only, and it can produce O2 and hydrogen with one electrolyzer. You know what? I wonder if, because the water line is right here. Let's see. Hold on. Where's the electrolyzer at? It's right here, right? How big is it? Will it fit up here? Can I put two of them together and just run the pipe underneath this belt? Let's see. We want hydrogen with water. Boom, that's what we want. So let's copy that. Boom. There it is. That's going to only produce 3 per. What's the water need for this? Oh, it's not this one. What is this? These, right? No. Where's the water? Who needs water again? You don't need water. Wait a minute. Who needs water again? Let's see. Where's the water need at? Is chlorine sour? Why did I think I needed water? What am I missing? Oh, hydrogen. I need the hydrogen, not the water. Right, so I need the hydrogen. Each one of these is going to take 3 hydrogen. So I would need 4 of those. Let's see. Let's copy these. Let's turn them. And I think that's gonna work. Let's see. Let's copy, paste them. I know this is this is sloppy right here, but I just want to try to get it out of the way for now. The only problem is I think I'm gonna have an issue with. Let's see. This ramp might cause an issue for the pipes to hook in. Let's see. Hydrogen, that's a hydrogen line, hydrogen line, hydrogen line, hydrogen line. I don't think the stack for the O2 is gonna sit there. I'll just do singles if it lets me put it there. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. When you got to vent oxygen is great because guess what? It doesn't matter. That's right. And we can run this water line. We'll do a pipe balancer. Actually, is it the one on the bottom? It sure is. Sweet. So we'll do a pipe balancer underneath this. We'll do a pipe balancer right here for the water supply. There it is. Water. Ooh, I was already there. Water pipe. Boom. 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 Boom again. And boom one more time. There we go. Let's quickie build that. And am I gonna have enough workers for this? Yes. So let's build this because we need to start producing this right away. I'm gonna start having to add onto the water supply. Why are the trucks so busy? I got a lot of them sitting full around, right? Yeah. So let's see. Actually, let's just build this. Let's just build it. I want to see it, and then we're gonna pause this one so it gets built. Let's go, and we're pausing that. Gonna fill that up with coal. We're gonna pause that also. We need to get that. Oh, they can't pull it out of these, can they? They need the bunk to be hooked up. So I'm gonna have to wait for that. I don't know if we're gonna wait for that in this episode, but yeah. So let's get the hydrogen line over there. This is pretty sloppy right now, but I just got to get it up and running so I can start producing what I need to get the tech tree moving because I've been pretty stagnant because I just been letting the game run without really trying to do a whole lot. Ooh, that means I should have just brought it in the other way, but it won't drop down because it's too close. So let's, and then I need to get the poly out of there. Actually, let's just build that right there. We're gonna leave that. Let's go ahead and build that line because we're gonna want that line built. This needs to be rethought out. Let's try. Let's see. Will it let me connect it and jump it over? Is there no space to jump it? Yes, there is. Gotta like to love these lines because liquid lines let you do stuff you can't do with solid material belts. So let's build that. Let's see how that looks. Let's make sure it's going the right direction. Also, no, it's going the wrong way. Toggle direction. Needs to go in. The slag, I could belt it out of there and put it over here so the slag can be hauled away. Actually, I'll belt the slag that way. So let's finish that hydrogen line because we could just jump it over now. Let's go straight in. Boom. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. But this stuff will be redone. Silicon poly is considered a... Oh, it is a solid storage. Okay. We're going to do a big one this time. Last time I did this, I made it a small storage facility for it. Actually, we're going to do it sideways too. We're going to put it right there. We're going to put the belts in. To there. To there. Let's go ahead and build all of this. Why did this scrunch down like... Oh, because it added... so I got to delete all that stuff. So we'll fix that. This is kind of... this is messing with my OCD right here. Because it's not in order. So I'm going to fix that. It's an easy fix, though. Okay, so everything's ready to go, except for I need one of the bunks hooked up for this damn quartz, which is there space for them now for the truck to get in? Let's see, because I want the big hookup. Yes, there should be space for it now. Gonna drop it there. And we're gonna do the U-shaped connector. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. There we go. And let's quick build that. Now we'll have at least one bunk that the trucks will pull the quartz out of to load into the other bunk next to the production. And once I get this area filled in, we'll do a belt and get rid of that little bunk that's over there. And once these get filled in, we'll do the other 3. And that is fine because so trucks will start delivering quartz to this. We'll let that fill up before we get the rest of this going. And now I just need to slag. Slag is always slag. Actually, I used to not like slag. I can't do it right there because the truck can't deliver. Let's get that out of there. We'll do it over to the side more. I used to, the first playthrough, I didn't like slag. I always thought slag was like, oh, what am I doing with the slag? But the slag is great fill material. Slag is your friend. Slag is your friend. So this is going, I'm going to mark it right now because I want to set this to keep empty right away before I build it. Because I did that one time and I had trucks delivering stuff into something I didn't want to have things delivered into. I only wanted it to come out of it. So here we go. We have everything. Quartz is getting put in. Let's go ahead, unpause. And we have our silicon poly production, starting production, temporary production, up and running. There we go. And then once this gets hooked up, once they fill this in, we'll be able to put 2 more bunks in there, which is a minimum where I want to go. This one for now, because it's going to be low usage, I'm only going to do 1 for each pair of these quartz bunks right here. This ship is not going to get a lot of back and forth use. It's going to be pretty slow and pretty stable. And there we go. Look at the coal. There we go. So we can go ahead and unpause these. And that means the coal ship is going to unload, finish unloading. It's going to take off and go get more coal. Because my digging project over here has gotten out of the... Okay, what's going on here? What are you guys filled with that you can't get rid of? Dirt. Oh, whoa, you guys finished filling this out. Okay, edit area. Let's continue this little project over here. Boom, there you go. Let's get rid of that. And let's get this going right here. There we go. Fix that little problem. I was wondering why the trucks are busy. I was like, wait a minute, what's this one sitting? What do you got? Is there no more mining area set up over here? What you guys got going on here? What's this hookup? What's this hold up right here? Oh, okay, there we go. I was wondering why the trucks got busy. They didn't have no place to... Oh, this one too? Ooh, see, this is what we got to watch out for. See, what happened there? Flat 17. I forgot. I forgot to increase this. See, this is the kind of stuff you got to watch out for. This will cause you headaches, man. Headaches. Not paying attention to your resource digging will cause you more headaches than pretty much anything else in this game. You saw, look at this. They're almost completely empty. Almost completely empty. I totally forgot to reset that. That's cool. Caught it. Okay, so anything else going goofy right now? Oh, we got a power issue. We're going to have to bump up the power here, but I think I'll deal with that off camera. We've all probably seen enough electrical generation built. Anyway, so that is the update for Captain of Industry Let's Play, the second island. I think it's going pretty good. Let's zoom out a little bit. Like I said, I'm really late into the game. Well, I don't know if it's late, but almost 1,000 years in, and it's a pretty small base and facility because I just let it run a lot for this kind of infill projects going on. I think it's kind of cool that you could do that with this game. You can choose to let it run by itself just to test its sustainability. I think is really cool. I'm having a good fun with the game still, even though I haven't really made too many videos. I'm going to have to fix electrical production and deal with some of this trucking issues. But we'll call it good for episode 31. I got a lot going on right now, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do at least one video a week for the next couple weeks, maybe into October. There's a lot of stuff going on that I am doing, a lot of housework right now, preparing for a major resituation of the house and things coming in and out and doing a lot of that. So some of the video game playing is getting a little pushed to the back burner. If you like the game, like the content, continue to like, follow, subscribe, share, comment, all those usual social media things. Thank you all for watching the video. Hope to see all of you on the next video. Have a great day, great week, great evening, great month. I just have a great time whatever you're doing. I'll catch all of you on the next video. And I'm out.